ND MUPS PPR system, ND MUPS PPR system. But still on the issue of exclusive xenophobia, encouraged, protected by corrupt political organizations. You must remember during apartheid, when the Buipaton thing, you had the Zulus there. You had the Zulus there, under the protection of the apartheid police. You can see the video clips. I was not there, but you can see the video clips on YouTube. You are seeing police there just observing there. South Africa has, today we have the best, equipment. It used to be the best, by the way. It used to be the best. It's deteriorating. It has deteriorated, due because of corrupt political organizations like the ANC, EFF, and so on. So now you have these people. They are actually, we have the ability, we have infrastructure to stop such rubbish, exclusive xenophobia, but you have this corrupt political organization. They are standing back, let it spread out, let it be an issue of illegal, legal. They are taking our jobs and so on. No one is taking your jobs. No one is taking your job. These cowards, you must stop lying to yourself. You come together. You strategize through lies. No, you can see through your lies. You come together with lies here. You want to encourage lying. You go around telling people that foreigners are taking your jobs. What jobs? Jobs were destroyed by the corrupt local organizations like the ANC. You have your EFFs, you have your whatever. They destroyed banks. Nobody did anything about VPS, and so people's monies were taken there. Nothing happened. So you have corrupt political organizations desperate to stay in power. So now they do what they stand back and ignore. We have people now, they must come in from Malawi, Ghana, and so on, to try and protect their people and take them out. But no one is taking out the Lesothos. Why don't you ask yourself that question? Do you see buses from Lesotho going to the mines, taking the Lesothos to Lesotho? No. Because you have this agenda. It's coward. It's cowardice. So you have a group of cowards. Hiding behind lies. Normally, cowards, they operate with lies. So and they are very dangerous because these cowards, they will not go straight to and knock at the corrupt political politicians' houses and say, no, we can see we can see you have a Lamborghini, you have a blue Lamborghini, you have whatever. You did not have these things. Immediately when you got the blue Lamborghini, they were Swedish all over the place. Unemployment, people's salaries were not paid. All these things are happening. So you want to tell us, why don't you go there? Why don't you go to these people? Why don't you go and knock on their doors, the corrupt politicians? You cowards. You are cowards. You are encouraged by lies. You are lying to yourself. That is why I'm saying nowadays it's good. It's good that they must take videos of these cowards that are going around. I saw this other coward. Normally I don't pay attention to this shit. So guys, let me cook. I'm coming. I'm back. So I'm back. So for that. So normally I don't pay attention. So I'm saying this thing is becoming serious, and you have these people all over the place. Why are you not arresting these people? You had people like in what this Fixberg was it, where they shot that guy at that time. A water protest. It's even worse now. When we follow the story, it's even worse now. These people, this rubbish, this corrupt rubbish, they were able to go quickly there, kill Tatan and harass all the protesters and all that. The same with Maracan and many places, student protests and all these things. And then you have these people that are going around harassing innocent brothers, African brothers and sisters. We can't stand alone. And then, You think we're going to fall for the for this propaganda? For this propaganda, you are doing anything that is possible to stay maintain the little bit of power that you have. You know, so this exclusive xenophobia, you know, to some extent, you'll never know where it's coming from. You know, you don't know whether these people, if you have an agenda with a certain Nigerian who's selling drugs, go and deal with that Nigerian who's selling drugs. You know, and then you cover it up. Now you're going and point all fingers all over the place, but you're afraid of pointing to the Lesothos. Say, hi, the Mozambiques, the Zimbabweans, Malawans, they're taking our jobs, the restaurant jobs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you have a problem with a particular, illegal, issue, crime, police must go and deal with that issue. It's a crime issue. They must go and deal with that issue. If there's a particular foreigner that is doing 1, 2, 3 that is illegal, you must go and deal with that. So you are dealing with people that are you can even see this xenophobia, at the lowest level, you know, targeting our the poorest African brothers and sisters. This rubbish, it annoys me. So that is why I'm encouraging people to just keep records. It's good now. You can just shoot and post on we call there's a cloud. Even if you can't keep a record, for those that I can shoot. So we see who are in the forefront of this type of things. They will tell us who sent them. You know, shoot them, put them on YouTube or put them on Facebook. This is natural. There will be if even the bulls, they thought that when they were in charge they will never be, this thing. You can listen to the old apartheid clips. You can hear, you will think that these people, they thought that no, uh, those people, those racists, the African, not all of them, by the way, they thought they will be in power like this corrupt till Jesus comes. So these ones also, they are thinking the same. So these ones are also more or less playing the same. But now it's black on black. It's black on black, and then it's targeted to the poorest blacks on the streets. So it's a very painful thing to see happening on the internet online. Normally I don't pay attention to your SABCs, and they are just rubbish. They are not thorough. They don't go. So you have things that are clear on YouTube, and so they are very critical. So you find this, because SABC obviously it's under the leadership of the corrupt political organizations. So do you think a devil will investigate himself? So and expose his own propaganda. So he cannot. So apartheid police, they were using SAP. They were using SAPC. All of this. So this same Mamparas are using the SAPC. So you find comrades journalist. You think comrade journalist is a journalist is driving a Lamborghini, or is a journalist just has a tender? They just applied for a tender. So you think that person will give you proper news? No, nothing. Already is aligned. So so uh but guys, just that this is part 2, because I just wanted to get this out of out of my chest, out of the way, because we must never encourage such rubbish. We must make it clear where we stand. Those who stand with these cowards, they must be visible. They are already visible. I'm happy that technology is here. They are already visible. We can see you. The corrupt political organizations that stand with this, they are already visible. We can see you. So we must also be seen, that don't, the ones that don't they must be also. They are saying what 30 June we are going to organize. People that can organize, I don't know, will push it online also. We are going to also organize our own marches, to expose this propaganda. It's a propaganda, this thing. They march, we march. So it's a propaganda, because you will see, if you see these people, they are holding, it's like Bilpatong all over the case. But this time you have these Mamparas, you have these Mamparas corrupt political organization watching they're acting like a third force, these rubbishes. So like I said, they will do anything to stay in power, these corrupt political organizations. You know, you see, we are having a Mickey Mouse there. If it was not for the minority of white people that we have in this country, we'll be in deep shit. You know, so they are the ones that at least bring some life into the parliament there. It's rubbish. If it was only those people there, it was going to be rubbish there. Yeah. So now, you know, guys, so we must be very clear. This is not good. You cannot just, you are going to sleep. Our fellow friend, they are not doing, these people are selling things here on the street, you know, brooms and so on. What is your problem? What type of people are these? Are these cowards? You coward, you cowards. You are afraid of the Zumas, the Guptas, the Ramaphosas, the Maumelas, and the whatever. See these people. You are afraid to go and tell them your parents. These are you are afraid to go to the local municipalities and do whatever. Because they will send the Maperetes and kill you. You know the Maperetes. They are only made to go and kill the poorest, Africans, South Africans. You remember the Maperetes? The Maperetes, this TRT, what is this? What those the ones when you know these guys? The time when they started being famous, they were famous for harassing CD sellers. You want to tell me those are people that were trained with R5s to go run around and chase people who are selling CDs? You shit. You see, so you can understand the agenda here. They are protecting their wallets. So we have the people. These people are in the music industries. Your artists, they call themselves triple. What is that? You can even see this thing as demonic. What is a 999? What is that? So we are dealing with those type of issues. So, but I just wanted to make sure that people understand, and the most PPR system. We're all about inclusive development, all about quality leadership. We're all about transformation. We're not here to transform our bank accounts. I want to transfer my bank account. No, no, no. I have a blue Lamborghini. No, 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 no. We're not. It's not our. Have cars like my soul. And CCs. So all this type of nonsense that is going on. So, but it's government elections. People must use their mind. You must stop being stupid. You must use your mind. But I'm happy. The last government elections where it was very clear. South Africans are very clear. There's a shift towards rationalism, towards common sense. There must be a clear division between corruption and the non-corrupt, the right and wrongs. Can't mix these two; they don't go together. So you must be very clear also. So these people are doing anything to stay in power. These corrupt political organizations, they have failed. They had the biggest economy in the world, one of the biggest economies in the world. Beautiful infrastructure and all of that things, railway, navy, the water communication, all of this, the telecom, Escom were the best. It's nothing now today. You want to tell me the immigrants did something to that? You shits, you cowards, you petty thieves. You go and you nyaupes. So yeah, but now, guys, salute. This is it. I just wanted to clarify this. There's part one. This is part two. I'm closing the issue. I'm saying that you must be careful. This is what is happening now. So even those that are speaking out, you must also be careful. You don't know. These mamparas, harassing people. You never know what is happening behind the scenes. So that is why they say you have this guys who are saying in Zimbabwe they say there's freedom of speech, but there's no freedom of that speech. So so we are hoping that we don't get to that type of a space where you people suppress the truth. We are not going to celebrate lies, celebrate, funny agendas, for people that want to stay in power and eat tenders and do nothing. Suresh is all over the place. That is why you find that, you even find people posting on Facebook clips like, guys, what do you think? I think I got the best service from Tembisa Hospital. What is your problem? How can you get your best service from rubbish? You rubbish. So you can see these are people that would like, these cowards are with like they have their own paid, ridiculous. I don't want to. What are these people? These ones are. What do they give you? Your shits. They give you 2,000, 3,000. to post rubbish. How can you get services, proper services from public hospitals? You shit, So you have these people that are trying to promote certain things that they were trying nothing. There's corruption there. There's corruption there. So but the issue now, guys, we must go back to focus on the system, PPR system. I just wanted to remove this thing out of the. We cannot be happy while our African brothers and sisters, we are looking. We can see them. No, that's not good. You can see. You can see that modern technology has assisted us. You can see with your own eyes. What type of people are you when you can see and then you don't even get touched? What type of hearts do you have? You're rubbish. So guys, back to ND MUPS PPR system. Follow the development. We are proving the system works. The 7 steps, 7 questions found in step 1, the 7 fundamentals. So how products works and so on. So we're saying that the knowledge that you get, must be connected to opportunities. You can find out the faculties like humanities, management sciences. They are not. They are the majority of unemployed graduates are there. So yeah, so others were running to humanities education and so on. But you can't all be there. So at least the health, even these ones engineering, you still have challenges there. So IT has assisted us with digital tools. We must use them. Must connect hard with IT, and make the other faculties productive, because we respect the knowledge that is being produced there, but the it's the respect it's conditional, because you know you have people that are unemployed. I said this in the last videos. You study, you work hard, you cram, you course night, all these things, and then you are unemployed. So we want to fix that with the ND MUPS PPR system. We're saying there's a missing link, the foundation, the root. When you get that correct, you get everything in order. So people must go and study services, and so products and services, the steps, techniques, tools, connect with the markets, find opportunities. So I've developed a system whereby there are simple formulas there. So it's a nice. I'm applying it myself. So to my own business ideas. So I'll keep you updated. What are the developments? Hoping that other people will apply step 1 to step 7. Let us transform. Our lives. We encourage education, but education must be clear. Education must be empowering. You cannot just go through education. People are just staying the same. So yeah, guys, yeah. We must deal with this. I hope there'll be people that will be also marching against this rubbish. If these ones they are marching, there must be others that march against this shit. You exclusive cowards. So salute, guys.